Hey, shalom, shalom. First thing and foremost, I want to give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. Those in this gospel, brother, looking up the standard of Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, wherever it may be. This is titled Woman with 300 plus body counts. There's a video that surfaced yesterday that two brothers did. The elder brother, Ananda Zakbar, and also the brother in my camp did a video on. It was this lady that was in a vehicle with this one Jake, this Semperoni, looked like a simp, but you know, neither here nor there. And they were basically talking, having a conversation, and she basically stated that she lost her virginity at 15 and that she have a high body count of 300 men. Which that's pretty low by today's standards, but no, that's a very high body count for a young lady that's 25 years old. Okay, you gotta ask yourself, what would make her do such things? Okay, why would she have such a high body count, and why is she so proud about it? Okay, because you gotta understand that Babylon the Great promotes that type of behavior. Okay, it promotes whoredom, adultery, and so forth, because when you go into Deuteronomy, the 23rd chapter, it goes into the laws of morality, okay, and it goes also to basically the men that go and that take him a wife and basically go into her, and he hated her because basically he found her not a maid or a damsel, or he didn't find the tokens of her virginity. What happens is that you basically present the tokens of her virginity. Okay, because what happens during a marriage, when you consummate a marriage and a man goes into the woman, and basically what happens is when he pops her, he breaks the hymen, okay, which is known as popping a cherry. Those of you jakes out there that have dealt with virgins, then you know what I'm talking about. That had the luxury of dealing with virgins, then you know what I speak about. When you take a woman's virginity, basically her hymen pops and she bleeds, okay, and the tokens of that would be the blood that's on the cloth or on the sheets, and you take it and you present it before the parents, mainly the father, and that's the tokens of our virginity, which proves that she haven't been found with any man prior to you, which is what us as men in the faith, or men in the Lord in general, or Israelite men, we're supposed to have virgins. Okay, but see, the women today, they're not virgins because Babylon the Great promotes whoredom. You see, that's what you find on all these social media platforms. You find adulterous acts, you find promiscuous women. Okay, even in the truth, you have women that's promiscuous, but you see, it's going to be a judgment for all that, because Deuteronomy 23rd chapter goes into basically, man, you're not supposed to prostitute thy daughter. There's not supposed to be found a whore, and the daughters of Israel were sodomites and the sons of Israel. Okay, which that whore goes into like temple harlotry. But fast forward today, our women, they are coming in that spirit. Like when you watch Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, Beyonce, what's another one? Bad Baby. What's the other one? Megan Thee Stallion. When you get with these particular women, this is what they promote. Okay, and shit, man, that's the life here in Babylon. So you're forced to deal with used goods. Also, another Edomite woman was bringing out the case that after a woman sleep with 5 men, then she's unlikely to pair bond. They say that her marriage success rate drops from 80% to 20%. But I beg to differ, because you say 5, well, it got to be 5. I say when you sleep with more than 1 man, when you sleep with 2 men, your inability to pair bond, or maybe 3. But regardless of that, the more men you sleep with, the more hard it becomes for you to have a successful marriage or a relationship, if you want to call it, with any man. And this is the reason why a lot of the marriages are broken. Okay, a lot of the homes are broken. A lot of times the women leave and commit adultery or make up excuses as to why she can't deal with you anymore. It's because she can't pair bond with you, because all the different specimens that's swimming around in her womb, man. Okay, Sirach 26 tells you that a harlot should be counted spittle. You see, because when you look at now like TikTok videos, man, you get what they call these cum catchers. Basically, they're these long fucking wing of eyelashes, okay, look like birds' wings or birds' feathers, And these women literally put it on their face to the point you can't even see their damn eyeballs, man. And that's the new trend now. Okay, and they think that it's sexy, but it looks completely foolish. And then you ask them, you're like, well, wait a minute, why aren't you showing your natural beauty? Because the hate and the self-deprivation of these people here, man, okay, even the men, it's so low and degrading to the point these people have no particular faith in themselves. They have no faith in the Lord, okay? They just go off what they see, and these are broken people, okay? Scriptures say, envy not the oppressor and choose none of his ways. Okay, now you see every woman with that hair, the hair hats, with the blue hair, with the green hair, red hair, okay, with the long eyelashes, with the long fingernails, which, you know, if you got a man and you like to role play and you do that stuff in the bedroom, that's what it's for, you know. But when you exploiting that among all these different nations and men, we look real foolish with that. Because according to the other nations, you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you have no true identity, which proves that we're the Israelites, because that's a particular moniker, all right, and a sign upon us that we will be the children of Israel, because the other nations will fan their hand, they shake their head, they hiss at us, they go back and they say, is this the city of righteousness? Okay, because when you look at Jake, you're like, how can this even be? You know, like Lamentations, the 2nd chapter, compared us to the fine sons of gold. He compared us to gold. He says how the men of sons of Israel compared into fine gold have become esteemed as earthen pitchers, man, meaning dirt shit. You know, because when you look at Jake right now, man, they totally through. You know, they're totally through, man. No type of no moral compass, okay, no faith, no confidence, just a bunch of degenerates, man. You know, like around the spot I was living, only thing you see is young Jakes walking up and down the block with backpacks on, man. And you know what they doing. So it's like, man, we got to get up out of here, okay? Because this type of madness that we have to undergo, you know, and just stomaching this place too much every single day. You can't do anything. You got to sit back and you got to take it on the chin. And, you know, quite frankly, it's just like, okay, Lord, any day now, okay? Like my man said and paid in full. His mother came in and called him lucky. He said, don't call me lucky. He said, she brought out the story about him winning $50. He said, yeah, I was 10 years old, and man, he said, ain't nothing lucky about me getting up and going to work every day. And I felt that shit, okay? Because he said that with straight rigor, bro, because that's how he felt. He was broken down, which caused him to get into the drug game, which is wicked as hell. But nonetheless, Jake, for the most part, is looking for a way out. All right, and ain't no way out of this place but through Yahweh Shai. Okay, because this is literally like a pit. Okay, this is a pit, and the only way to climb out of it is through the faith and grace and mercy of the Lord, man. And when He's ready to take us out of this freaking prison, you see? Because hey, brothers, I'll be here to tell you, man, it gets overwhelming at times. You're constantly vexed. Okay, every single day. Constantly vexed. It's something that's constantly off or something that's going bogus. But other than that, you know, we just depend on the Lord to have faith and continue to push. Because like I said, man, when you go into the scriptures, it says there should be no sodomites of the sons of Israel. So in the kingdom, man, you know, all things will be restored. Our women will be virgins again. We will get new bodies. Okay, we will be built up. Okay, and we will have arranged marriages. Our daughters will be virgins up until they meet their husbands, and they will be with that one man her whole entire existence, man. Okay? And the thing of it is, the nation of Israel, we're going to live forever. So, you're going to be with that one man your whole life. So, hey, you women, man, you may think of that as being boring or kind of low, but no, you're going to love it because you're going to have a different mind in the kingdom. And on top of that, you're going to be preoccupied with other shit, man. I mean, yeah, you're going to be on our heels and our tips, but y'all gonna be having so much other fun to do to the point you ain't gonna be worried about if your husband ain't see your ass for fucking 10 years. Shit, you know, the husband gonna give you the business to the point that you gonna be satisfied till you see you again. You know? So you be alright. It ain't gonna be no, oh man, and nah, you gonna be cool, man. But on this side, they scoff at that because women can't fathom being with one man their entire life. And even if they are in 30, 40-year marriages, you better believe me, somebody's stepping out eventually. Okay, because like I said, her inability to pair bond, she thinks about other men. Okay, now she may not outright show it or she may not make you believe it, But somewhere in her mindset, when you guys are falling out or you getting into it, you better believe that somewhere in the back of her spirit, she's wishing she could be with her baby father or her ex-husband or another guy. She hopes she could be with him because she can't pair bond with you. And she may genuinely care about you. But regardless of that, it's just a messed up society we in, man. Okay, this devil has totally turned everything upside down. Like the scriptures say, surely your turning your things upside down should be esteemed as the potter's clay. And that means that the Lord is going to come back and turn things back on the right side. Okay? Because honestly, we need it. Okay, we need it. Because honestly, man, it's impossible to have a successful situationship here. It's pretty much impossible. All right, and like the lady was saying in the video, she said after 5 dudes, you ain't pair bonding with nobody. You're gonna have issues, man. Okay, and you may not necessarily break up, but just the fact that you have another man's specimen in you. Like if she has a kid, that means that a man came into her. That means that part of that man is still dwelling in her. Okay, and you come along, then all of a sudden y'all bumping heads because it's a different spirit in her. Okay, which leads to what they call borderline personality disorder, bipolar disorder, which is along the same lines, which are demons. Okay, you deal with being complacency, depressed, and a lot of times, man, women don't know why the fuck they flip out. Like I done had a chick, man, I was dealing with. 1 minute she go from hot to cold to hot to lukewarm to extremely hot to extremely cold. I mean, this goddamn woman had about 1 million personalities in an hour, man. I said, what the fuck is going on here? And you know, they try to blame it on that fucking Gemini bullshit. That's fucking folly, man. Anybody that's to that zodiac is a goddamn demon, man. All right? Because, yeah, we do exemplify many emotions throughout the day because the hell and the mental conditioning. But overall, man, that's just a bunch of demons on these women, man. Okay? Because me and this chick's curse day is the same exact goddamn day. And I didn't display half the unstable emotions that she has displayed, man. Okay, and if I was unstable, it was probably because of her fucking demons. You know, of course, you know, women beg to differ. They always like to put the blame on the man. Oh no, you just not mentally correct. Nah, well, we ain't mentally right because we trying to establish law and order, but you can't do that with an individual that's been polluted, man. Okay, that's a long, hard lesson that brothers find out in his faith. That's why when you get a wife, man, you got to take that shit with a grain of salt. Okay, and it's not to take away from you sisters out there that's trying, because we understand it. We all in hell. We all trying to make a difference in the life, in our lives. But we still have those emotions from the world. Okay, so you got a woman that's trying to do right and it appears that way, then, you know, be patient and deal with it and look at both sides of the spectrum. Because oftentimes we can make judgment calls and not even see the other side of it, and then, you know, you got yourself into folly. So it's always good to have that open line of mental communication as well. Yeah, brother, she's constantly choosing, you know, but that's acceptable. That's tolerated. Okay, that's totally tolerated in this world, because that's all you see on these media sites. You go on YouTube, you see these mukbang videos, man. You see these what do you call it, man, these TikTok videos. You see all this wickedness, man. Like you got something just called Fresh and Fit. It's a podcast with 2 guys, man. Basically one is a simp and the other one, man, you know, they paid agents, but one guy, I think Mario, you know, he be going in on women, but Mario is a damn clown too, man. All right, but nonetheless, he bring out some facts about women on how they choose and want to do this and that, but they're not capable of even being women, you see. And, you know, I can agree with that. But overall, man, the social media has totally destroyed the mindset of these people, man. Like, now they got this whole new mukbang shit when a woman sit up there and she'll eat all goddamn day, and people will tune into it, and then she gets such a following to the point she'll get a fucking proud behavior. She'll get big-headed. You know, like, now you got the whole foot fetish industry shit, which that's been around. Men have been into that shit since the beginning of time, and there's nothing wrong with that. But what is wicked about that whole thing is the fact that how people are being exploited about it. Okay, like, you got women that, like, they're models and shit, and, you know, they mukbang models, and yet they'll be cursing dudes out and acting high and mighty over a bunch of goddamn toes and shit, man. And these simple ass niggas, they allow that shit. Okay, like, I ain't finna be paying no bitch no $20 for no goddamn foot pic. I got enough charisma, I got enough charisma to ask a bitch, hey, take your shoes off, let me see your leg. I got enough charisma and I ain't bragging, but I can just do this shit. But you simple ass niggas, you oh baby, I will pay for it. I will pay to see your ass cheeks and your titties and all this other dumb shit. And then you spend hundreds of dollars and you don't even fuck the goddamn woman, man. Like, you niggas are weak. You niggas are simp, man. You fuck up the game for real men that's about getting shit done out here. That's why the Most High is gonna put 2/3 of you clowns to death. Alright? Sitting up here simping for these goddamn women. And that's why they don't respect your monkey asses, man. And now I'm getting mad because it's just every goddamn day vexation. You get on a goddamn video and you see some bullshit, you see a fucking bonehead nigga in a goddamn audience begging this bitch, man, after she done bagged 1,000 men. And then you mad at everybody else because somebody called your ass out. That's why you simps, man, you fucking simps are gonna be fucking put to death too. Alright, now I'm getting mad, okay? Because like I said, man, you niggas are not in the right spirit. Okay, scripture say give not thy strength unto women. That's all you niggas do. Put your faith and trust in a fucking bitch. Alright, when a woman don't even trust like God, woman don't even trust herself to do right. But you putting your faith and trust in these goddamn women, man. That know how to just sit before the camera and talk shit. Eating drumsticks, man. Like it was this one banana head hoe that used to take baths in milk and do all types of folly, man. Bitch really look like a goddamn orangutan, man, and you niggas are worshiping that shit. And then when you try to talk to her like she got some sense, she curve your ass, man. Because you niggas, alright? You niggas are the problem. Giving these women, you supposed to shame these goddamn women. You're supposed to show them, you're supposed to shame a bitch for showing our goddamn legs and ass and titties and toes on the internet. You're supposed to curse that bitch out. What the fuck are you doing? You ain't supposed to be promoting that shit and getting them rich off that. That's why OnlyFans is so goddamn popular, man. You know, now if you watch what you watch, you do what you do, that's on you, on your leisure time. But for you to simp and worship that, that's a whole different ballpark, man. It's one thing watching it, okay, whatever, do what you gotta do. But it's just another thing paying and simping for it. If you're gonna pay for something like that, won't you just pay for the whole fucking woman to give you a night out? But see, a lot of them say, well, nah, I'm not a prostitute. What the fuck are you doing on OnlyFans then? It is dumb shit like that that prove that women are not supposed to have a fucking voice. Okay? How the hell are you on OnlyFans selling fucking leg and ass pictures, feet pictures, and then when a nigga want to spend the bread to try to bend you over, oh, I don't do that. But you get flyed out to Dubai or Morocco and you dealing with these 90-year-old devils that can't get their dicks hard, and then you want to tell a motherfucker, oh, I don't do that. Get the fuck out of here with that. You know, and that's the problem. Ain't enough men calling you fucking hoes out. Alright, we gonna call you fucking hoes out. Alright, because that's all you are is a bunch of goddamn sluts, man. Alright, if the shoe fit, fucking wear it. You know, and it's lucky, man. Spirit is how I got extremely vexed because it's just a reminder that we got to get the hell up out of here. Alright, Isaiah 3 and tells, for my people, children are the oppressors of these fucking Edomites, man. We got to work for and be subjected to a bunch of shit, no hands washing fucking Edomite devils, man. You know, these meth heads, these, man, God, man, don't get me started. Anyway, it says oppressors and women rule over them, right? Women rule over them. You got Jake that's in that dear mama spirit. Oh, mama. Like the first thing you do when you rebuking Eve, first thing this woman say, well, you must hate your mama. What the fuck my mama got to do with anything? Mama ain't got nothing to do with nothing that we talking about. Oh, you must hate your mother. What the fuck? Shit, so what? I love my mother, but I don't like her. You know, because she's a demon. You know what I'm saying? And where's the scripture that say I have to like my fucking mother? Scripture say honor thy parents, thy mother, thy father, thy mother, love them, help them out. But I ain't gotta like their fucking character. Shit, you think the Lord liked his mother's character? He rebuked the ass, man. You ain't gotta like somebody's character to love them. Shit. Honestly speaking, if my mother were my mother, I probably would put a curse on her fucking ass, but I ain't gonna do it because that's my mama. You know? But anyway, finish reading the precept here. It says, and cause thee to err and destroy the way of thy paths. That's right, brothers. That's right. That's absolutely right, bro. You know, this is like a referee with a whistle. We calling you out. Sirach 26:24, and it reads here, says, a dishonest woman can timid shame, but an honest woman will reverence her husband. And most of the time, that's not the case. They don't reverence you, man. Okay, like how many women are stepping out just alone on their men, all because, you know, the type of liberty and freedom that they have. Okay, like 300 plus men, that's a lot of men, man. Okay, and you know, like the brother said, throughout all the makeup, she takes that off, you can see the filth in her. Okay, she may be appealing to the eye, to the outward part, but you look at the inner part, it's full of dead men's bones, literally, man, because she has different specimens, different rods. She's able to compare you to other men, and that's a bad thing when a woman can compare your rod size to another man. So you in there fucking backstroking and straight up fucking hollow air. It's like throwing a hot dog in a hallway. You trying to find this fucking D spot, you can't find it because it's gone. Okay, or she's desensitized. Okay, because of all the penetration she received. You know, and men can tell. You know, you can tell. It's just you being in denial about it. You know, if if another man touched a woman, you should know. Okay, I mean, you should be able to tell, like, okay, well, you know, this feels a little different. Now, you know, women go through different hormonal changes. You know, sometimes they go through certain things. Their body fluctuates. It gets different. Like the vagina is meant to expand. Okay, it can expand. It can become X, Y, and Z. But overall, man, you should know, like, okay, this woman got a different spirit on her. You know what I'm saying? Because you know the way that you dealt with her, the way she come off, versus if she doesn't do it anymore. Like, I remember, like, this is when I was in the world. Like, you know, Jake had that whole thing of, you know, they'll break up with somebody and they'll end up meeting up with him down the line. Meet the females and it don't be the same. You know what I'm saying? You don't feel the same dynamic no more. Okay? Because she's been with other men. She even moans different. You know? And Jake know what I'm talking about. Like, nah. This ain't you no more, player. It never was you because it was just your term, like they say, you know, this ain't your woman, it's just your term, you know. But at that time being, you put your vibration on her. But after a while, when you ain't around her, and then another man gets hold of her, he puts his vibration on her, and then she becomes basically like a robot, man. You see, and that's the fucked up part about being in this goddamn world. You see what I'm saying? Sirach 25:24, it says that the woman became the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. That's right. It says, give the water no passage, and give neither a wicked woman the liberty to guide abroad. Right. And guide abroad really means, guide means troop, and guide means to guide abroad, to troop around. Okay, run the streets. Okay, and this is what they do. This is constant, like it's Friday. It's a beautiful day out here. It's clear. You better believe it's gonna be a lot of adultery tonight, baby. It's a lot of adultery tonight, man. Okay, so hey, brothers, man, you know, you aware, be circumspect. When you go out and deal in your daily endeavors, always be circumspect, man. Keep that spiritual hat on, man. Okay, think about what you do before you do it. I ask questions, you know, investigate, interrogate, whatever you got to do, because these people get you caught up out here, man. And before you know it, you be walking into some shit. You're going over a chick crib, and all of a sudden, the nigga Lucky is coming through the back door, putting a gun in your face, not checking her, but want to kill you because you and his woman, but you didn't know. First thing he should check is the fucking woman. Logical man, you know, will be like, well, what's the situation here? But niggas lie, you know. But honest men, like, hey, bro, I ain't even know she had a dude. You know what I'm saying? She didn't tell me. I can show you the messages right here that, look, she lied about it, bro. So how you gonna get mad at me for going to somebody I thought was single? But see, Jake don't rationalize like that. Like, man, I don't give a fuck, man. You should have just, bro. This is why we need salvation, brothers, man. We got to get out of here. This is not right, and it ain't right at all, man. Okay. So anyway, with that, we give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Kakadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of the Great Millstone. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. Those in this gospel brother from the standard of Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, wherever they may be. And with that, Shalom. Lord, will you edify to the next lesson. Shalom. Abba, Anya Habata. Shalom.